All right, welcome to Unsigned BC. My name is Brandon. You are listening to Vancouver's Co-op Radio. We're broadcasting live on 100.5 FM CFRO over in Vancouver here. Just wanted to thank you so much for tuning in today. If you're listening to the live broadcast, the initial live broadcast that is, it is April 5th today. The background music there, the beat you're hearing, that's by Astro Child. He's currently off touring through Southeast Asia. I believe he's in Thailand right now, and I know he's doing some DJing and fun stuff like that as well while he's over there. He's a great local Vancouver producer and DJ. Definitely check him out. He provides a lot of the beats for our recent episodes, at least for the last year or so. And if you're just tuning into Unsigned BC, if this is your first time listening, I'll tell you a little bit about the show before we get things kicked off here. So like I said, my name is Brandon. I'm the host for today. I'm also here joined by Jordana. Unsigned BC, we are a 100% local music show where every Saturday, 4 to 6 p.m., we play songs from all around the province of BC, all different genres. And we're all volunteers. It's a non-profit organization. And we are the only station, rather the only program right now doing this, playing 100% local BC music here on the radio, on the FM dial. So if you like what you hear, you do have an opportunity to support local music, become a part of the community, add to the platform, that kind of exciting thing. If you want to become a member of Unsigned BC, if you want to keep us on the air, we do need community support. Like I said, we're all volunteers and this is a non-profit organization. So if you like what you hear, you want to continue to hear it, consider heading over to unsignedbc.com and becoming a member. It comes with a number of benefits for musicians. It's $20 for the year and it helps us stay on the air as we are required to do a certain amount of fundraising. Co-op Radio, where we're broadcasting right now, down here live in studio, it's actually also a nonprofit and it requires funding in order to keep the lights on, all those other things. So we do appreciate your support, everybody who has supported us in the past. And if you're just tuning in, if this is your first time and you like what you hear, you want to continue to hear a platform for local musicians to share what they have, consider becoming a member. That's unsignedbc.com. So for today, we're going to have some live acts in the studio. We're going to do a little bit of Astro Child to kick things off. This is I believe it's their lead single, actually, off their first full-length release called Child Side, the Child Side album. So we are going to play this one through, and I'll be back shortly with a few submissions from some local artists, and then we're going to get to some live in-studio performances. So let's do this. Let's do Astro Child. The song is called Honeycomb. We'll be back in a couple minutes here, and we'll introduce the first submission for the day. For now, take it away, Astro Child. Alright, welcome back. That was Honeycomb by Astro Child. My name is Brandon. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You're listening to Unsigned BC. We're broadcasting live on Vancouver's co-op radio, CFRO 100.5 FM. We do this every week from 4 to 6 p.m. And if you are a fan of local music, if you are a fan of community radio, if you are a fan of community in general, it's Vancouver Co-op Radio's 50th anniversary. We have our 50th birthday bash. It's actually next weekend. There's a talent show, there's live bands, the Petunia and the Vipers and the Carnival Band. There's a talent show, late night DJ. It's at the Legion on 2205 Commercial Drive. It's 6 p.m. till late, and it's by donation, $20 or by donation. We're going to keep it going here. Let's play the first submission of the day. This is by the Agonals. The song is called Dancing. Check it out on Unsigned BC.
If you could
All right, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Brandon. That was the first submission of the day. That one was the Agonals. The song is called Dancing. It's actually a submission from our 2024 Song of the Summer competition. Great groovy sort of vibe, jam type thing. Really enjoyed that, but that's the Agonals. If you want to find any of the artists today that were featured in the program, you can head to Unsigned BC on Instagram. We are Unsigned BC on Instagram. And if you want to find our website, that's unsignedbc.com. You can find out more about us there. Maybe you want to submit a track if you're an artist in BC. We are the program that does that, so you're probably on the right path there. You can do that. Head over to unsignedbc.com and you'll find more information on how to go about that. We are just about to head over to some in-studio content, but before we do that, we're going to play one more track. You know what? In fact, I think we're going to let Astro Child carry us into that. So let's just turn this up. This is Let It Go by Astro Child. Alright, let's do another track. This is Scalawag, who I believe is from the Kootenays. The song is called Fleeting. Check it out on Unsigned BC.
have gone the way of flowers wilted in the cold. Crashing snow and ice will go and leave me stronger than the old. Curl up being helpless, needing shelter from the storm. waves are building higher now, but we're creating something more. And I want you, you want the truth, fleeting like everything we do. And I've always known you would go, and I'd be on my own. The trees around us bend and break, but we stay where we are, waited out as lovers do, by fusing heart to heart. It's crashing at our walls, and levees can't hold nothing back. We built them strong, but stronger still. It's freedom from the wrath. And I want you, you want the truth, fleeting like everything we do. And I've always known you would go, and I'd be on my own. My name in my dream, I'm aware of where I should be. There's nothing I can do that should make it up to you. I know that I'm still gonna try, 'cause I've seen it when we had the chance to fly. When the sun comes out again in this city made of rain, rays of light pass through the clouds, made it through the hurricane. The worst of it has passed us now, new beginnings sure to show. Build our building stronger now, and move towards the unknown. But I know you know the truth, fleeting like everything we do. You've always known we would fly, just take a little time. 'Cause you have been the perfect shelter and the perfect storm, leaving me in pieces and then making sure I'm warm.
All right, welcome back. That was Fleeting by Scalawag. My name is Brandon. You're listening to Unsigned BC. We're broadcasting live on Vancouver's co-op radio CFRO 100.5 FM. I'm joined by a guest in the studio. I'm going to make sure the mics are properly labeled and colored here, but do you hear me over there?
Hello.
Oh, excellent. Maybe if you could tell us who you are. We have a couple people in there, but maybe tell us who you are as a group and what you do and that kind of thing.
Hi, my name's Kat, and this is my partner Josh, who is also the guitarist in many of the projects I play in. And we play everything from jazzy, folky stuff to soul to really hard rock music.
And you're like a Vancouver local? Or are you guys coming from the Fraser Valley? Or
I'm from England.
Oh, you're from... Okay.
But I lived here long enough to say that I'm from Vancouver.
Longer than me, yes.
So yeah, I consider myself now to be a local. But yeah, and Josh is from somewhere else. Not from BC, but now
should I ask you more questions about Josh?
That would be great.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Josh. I'm from Cambridge, Ontario, but I've been in Vancouver for 10 years.
Woo!
That's a lot of Vancouver years between the two of you. Then, if you've got, you sound like you've been here for a while. You've got.
Yeah, my accent is rubbish.
Yeah.
It's rubbish.
You've still got some of the words though. Okay. So actually, I think did you play the Roxy? You played the Roxy?
I play.
Where do you play? Like I think
I can't remember if I played the Roxy. I feel like I've played pretty nice. Oh yeah. I feel like I've pretty much played a lot of places.
I do see your name come up a lot in sort of like the live performances and stuff. So do you have anything coming up before we get things started?
Yeah, we have a show tonight at the Passion and Performance Dance Studio. We're playing with Chase the Bear, Neon Society, Nadine Walden, and one band that I forgot. I'm sorry. But we're playing there tonight. We're trying to raise money for the dance. Can you help me? Because my alliteration is really... I can't get... It's like a tongue twister. Dance...
Passion and performance.
No, the dance.
The nonprofit. They were here a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the name. Sorry.
Dance, music, and drama. Dance, drama, and music.
It's also from England, isn't it?
Maybe. No, I don't know.
The guy who's talking about it, he was also, I think he was from Europe as well. But yeah, it's like a some sort of nonprofit for music, right?
Yeah, they're an association. They do all kinds of like things for kids with learning how to play instruments and dance and do drama and stuff. And it's a fundraiser for that. But it's in this like really cool theater type place, and there's some really good bands playing. So we're doing that tonight. And then next weekend, we're playing at the Astoria, supporting Women and the Lunchtime Band, who are both freaking awesome bands. And I think that's it. And then I have a show at Guilt & Co. on June 6th.
Oh, fun. I bet it's probably Guilt & Co. I've seen your name up it a few times.
Yeah, we're always at the Guild.
Yeah, okay.
It's the best.
It is very neat. So I guess before we get started, we'll get you to play a track in 1 second. Can I get a little bit of the acoustic guitar there? Make sure we're... Okay, that's nice. Okay, and a little bit of electric as well.
We could have some guitar through the headphones if possible.
I think we're having issue picking up the... Is there a volume on your acoustic there? Can you turn that up all the way? Yeah, it doesn't come through too loud. If you want, we can take a second to mic that, and then we can come back.
This one?
That'll work. And can you talk into the mic for a second? Make sure we got the right one going here. Okay, and a little bit of guitar.
Hey.
Okay, we'll figure this out. Let's get a little bit of electric guitar there.
So it should still be going. If it's plugged in on that,
Yep.
it should be. But I can't hear it.
Oh, what's going on here? This is an interesting one. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I am so sorry.
It wasn't on, was it?
We're just making sure everyone knows we're actually live here. Just a sec.
So, in this little interim while we figure the tech stuff out, how do you fill that dead air?
Usually just like what you're doing right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let's try that now. Let's try that now.
Oh, that's beauty. Hello. Ooh, I can hear that now. People, if they like the E chord, they're going to love this.
This is a good one? Okay. Okay, let me just make sure I got the levels right. Just one more little bit of acoustic, just the acoustic. Okay, we can work it from there. That's
Okay.
beautiful.
And if you could pump my voice up just a little bit, because that's the one thing I can't really hear. Ooh, hey, thank you. There it is. Thank you very much.
All right, so what are you going to play for us here?
This song is called Better Come Home with All Them Bones.
All right, you take it away, and I'll do my best to make sure everything sounds good on my end. But this is Cat Madden, and the name of the song one more time, please.
Better Come Home with All Those Bones.
Perfect, take it away.
You're long gone, love, to a place I cannot go, somewhere way above. Yes, I heard it on the radio. They were talking about Fort St. John, how someone went missing out there. That's the thing about the bad news. I start wishing that ain't you. I know I think too much,
All right, that was Cat Madden live in studio. Wow, pretty impressive stuff there. Definitely something that we are missing a lot of in. I will say I do listen to mostly like hip hop and sort of electronic music, but I think we're missing guitar solos in modern music. We do need to bring those back. I really appreciate that. That was very nice. I used to play in a blues band back in the day when I was it would be nearly 20 years ago now. I thought that was very beautiful stuff. So that's sort of like your sort of a bluesy R&B vibe. Do you think that encapsulates your sound? That last song is sort of a good representation.
That would be good representation of kind of the older classical kind of, not classical but classic style. Soul-y kind of more traditional style, I guess. So we go all the way from that, we play with a big band, right, and everything, but go all the way from that to, like some really hard rock, muse sounding songs. So it's really, really versatile.
And do you have something coming out? Are you working on something now, or?
Yeah, I'm going to release a song I'm going to play next, actually. That's, again, kind of like, this is kind of verging into like more jazz and jazz soul kind of thing. People have referred to the video and the recording of it as Pink Floydy, which I'm really happy about. Pink Floydy. Oh, I thought you said, who's that? And I was like, we are getting a divorce, even though we're not married. But on the radio. Okay. What?
I'm asking you, what's the song?
What are you talking about? What, won't remember? Is that what I just said?
Well, you would be playing that on piano, so it better not be that song.
It's won't remember.
Oh, we're switching over instruments here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right
Do you need a second to do that, or you want to?
Or
go
I
right
can just play the guitar first.
Yeah, we should switch to that at the end. So you only need to do it once.
Oh, I was just thinking about the arc. Yeah.
Very artistic of you.
We can switch if we're ready for the next song. We can switch to the piano now.
Yeah, go ahead if you want. Yeah, I've turned it off right here. You can pull it out. Very professional radio of me to have the button on the ready there.
Oh God.
So you're listening to Cat Madden live in studio. My name is Brandon, and we are switching over headphones and all those exciting things over in Studio B. So I'm giving them a second to move their plugs around and that kind of thing. But if you're just tuning in, Unsigned BC, we broadcast 100% local music from the province of British Columbia. We do it every week from 4 to 6 p.m. And we're back live in studio again. We have two more artists after this. This is Cat Madden, and they're playing for us a track that they release or are planning on releasing shortly. Is there a release date?
We already released a live video for it, so you can watch that already. But we're releasing the recording to Spotify because it's so darn good.
Oh, excellent. Do you have the keyboard ready to go there?
I think so.
Oh, beautiful.
I could probably have everything up though, like louder. On my headphones.
could you do that for her? Actually, it's right there on the table. There's a little middle thing with slider, or sorry, like right in the middle of the table here. Sorry, further this way. Yeah, there's sliders that are color coded.
Oh, yeah.
You can just slide probably all of them up.
Right, because I couldn't hear myself at all.
You went down, not up.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
How's that?
Now that's way too loud. You're way too loud.
How's that? Is that better? I can turn it down a little bit on my end as well.
Piano still needs to come up, but I can do that here. No, I can't. It's already full. So piano needs to come up.
All right, a little bit of guitar, please.
Best way to get out of a situation.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So everything is up as loud as it can go on the input end. We can turn up your headphones if you'd like.
I think we're good.
Okay. I'll watch the guitar here. And why don't you give us the name of the song again before you take it away?
Won't remember me? Is it? I think it's just called Won't Remember.
Well, this is Cat Madden live in studio. The song is called Won't Remember. Check it out here live on Unsigned BC. Take it away.
nothing greater. His mother hates me now, but that don't matter. Life is good. We are strong. And then the bad times come along. But you only remember that we were too young to know when to stop fixing broken men. Maybe that's not so bad. Not knowing what you never had. Me and her in the corner, trying to ignore you, pretending to play. I had to learn how to love you, and it was us doing he'd be gone for days. So I would just keep reading till she'd fall asleep in
All right, welcome back. That was Cat Madden live in studio. I think they have to change. You have to change back over, right?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to give you a second to do that. So I'll play another track here. So I'll give you just one moment to do that. So let's bring it back to submissions. Let's do another quick track. This is Anteater Eater. The song is called Glimmer on Unsigned BC. Check it out.
same dream every night of my life. I'm in a dark room with a dot of light. I try to reach out and grab it in my hand. It turns into your eyes and then to grains of sand. These dreams pieces of you fragmented. Never come together, never come to, they never come to.
Welcome back. That was Anteater Eater. The song is Glimmer. My name is Brandon. We're back live in studio here with Cat Madden. We're going to do one more track here, but before we do that, why don't you remind the people listening here, I guess, where they can find you on social media, and then also tell them about the show that you're going to be doing tonight.
Thank you. The show we're going to be doing tonight is at Passion and Performance Dance Studio. We're playing with Chase the Bear, Neon Society, and some other bands. And you can find tickets on all of our social medias. And my social media is Cat Madden Music with the @ in front. And
it's CAT, right?
Yeah.
And Madden, like the football game, Cat Madden.
Yeah.
And then music is how it's spelled. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Easy. They can figure that out. And then what about your guitarist associate? Do they have an individual Instagram that they'd like to plug as well, or no?
McLane Music, MICKLANEMUSIC, with the @ in front of it.
Beautiful. And so what is the last track you're going to play for us tonight?
This song is called Love Everyone, and you can find a video of the full band playing this at Hippo Sonic Studios, and it is also on the internet, Spotify-wise.
All right, take it away whenever you are ready.
Couldn't look myself in a mirror. But I stare at old pictures. So I'll go out and fall into my eyes into the wild. The weather is mild, but I still feel the chill crawling into the unknown. God knows what could happen all alone. So I become God, put myself in my palm. Speak no evil, receive no harm. Speak out here, I got myself more than enough, so give myself somebody else. Love everyone.
All right, that is Cat Madden live in studio. Some very beautiful stuff. And if you happen to be free this evening, maybe we could get the details one more time for that event that you happen to be doing. It is it's tonight, and it's with Neon Something Society. They were just in here the other week. They're pretty cool, very talented, and Chase the Bear as well, right?
Chase the Bear, who are really, really fun. I have so much fun watching Chase the Bear every time.
Yeah, they're great. We've played a few of their tracks as well. Actually, they were supposed to come in here and play, and they had just had their stuff stolen at some point.
Yeah.
And then they drove down here, and they're like, yeah, actually, we're not going to play down here and leave our stuff in the van. Fair enough. I mean, one of the drawbacks of broadcasting live from the downtown east side. But it is a lovely station, though, and we're happy to have you. So thanks so much for coming in. Can we get your Instagram one more time?
CatMaddenMusic, and that's Cat Madden Music with a @ in front of it.
Beautiful. That's Cat Madden. That was some very, very impressive live performances, or rather a live performance by Cat Madden at Unsigned BC down here on the downtown east side. We're going to listen to the little Astro Child, and we'll have another guest in the studio. Thanks so much for coming in. That was excellent.
Thank you.
All right. So thank you so much for Astro Child for providing the beats today. Let's keep it going. What else do we have to play? Oh, we've got Any More. So Any More by Jadhe. This is another submission from the Song of the Summer competition from last year. Excellent track. Gonna be a change of pace for sure in terms of genres. Check it out. Here's Jadhe. The song is Anymore.
Yeah. I've been waiting for you, waiting for you. Baby, I don't know. Cock up your bumper, sit down, oh. Do you nice and slow, make you lose control. I'll come show you the world. I'm in love with your flaws. All past South California. You haven't been, I'll show you. Sometimes it feels like magic. Sometimes I can't take it, can't stand waiting. Got me chasing on you, I can't anymore. Stand waiting, got me chasing on you, I can't anymore. Baby girl, you bypass me, I'm not. Baby girl, you I'm very fond of. Smooth like the beach in Miami. Hope it's not a reach for you and me. I don't know how your body not fire. But it's a now she put me behind bars. Oh baby girl, you do me wonder. We'll be making love till the sun up. What's you waiting? What's the order? Got you under, got you up on top. Yeah, and you know that we gon' do it over. Tell your friends come on over. I like to keep it calmer, stay far away from drama. Sometimes it feels like magic. Sometimes I can't take it, can't stand waiting. Got me chasing on you, I can't anymore. Can't stand waiting, got me chasing on you, I can't anymore.
All right, welcome back. That was Jadhe. The song was called Anymore. My name is Brandon. You're listening to Unsigned BC. And before we get to the next track here, I'm just going to take a moment to tell you about the program. So if you're just tuning in, we just had Cat Madden, who is a Vancouver regular when it comes to live performances around the local scene here. You'll see them quite often. And you can actually see them tonight. I don't know if you caught that. But they'll have more details on their Instagram, I'm sure. It's Cat Madden Music, CatMaddenMusic. And if you're just tuning in and you don't know anything about Unsigned BC, if you're just your first time listening, Unsigned BC, we play 100% local music. We do this every week from 4 to 6 p.m. on Vancouver's Co-op Radio, CFRO 100.5 FM. And if you like what you hear, we would appreciate your support. We're all volunteers, and this is a non-profit. Yeah, it's a non-profit, so we do rely on your donations. It's our sole source of income in terms of, keeping this place, keeping the lights on this place. Unsigned BC, we have to raise a certain amount of money in order to keep our slot here on the air, because Co-op Radio does need that funding. So if you like what you hear and you want to keep Unsigned BC on the air, and you want to keep supporting Co-op Radio, which is a huge part of the Vancouver community, not just music, but not just arts even, but there's several, I believe there's at least a dozen different language programs here. And it's a great opportunity for people to learn different skills, learn how to work the mixing board, get their first live airplay, all sorts of things. So if you like what you hear, it's $20 to become a member of Unsigned BC. You can do that on unsignedbc.com. It comes with a number of benefits. You get unlimited posts to the Unsigned BC story on their Instagram account. So an unlimited story posts, just to promote your music, promote your releases, that kind of thing. You also get entered for the Song of the Week promotion. So we select a member every week and we take their song, we do a summary of it, and it's the Song of the Week. You get that as well. And you also get a little web page on unsignedbc.com, a little bit of a bio for you. So pretty fun stuff. $20, and it helps keep the local, I guess BC's only local radio show on the air. We've been doing this for 4.5 years now. And we have, several members, probably around 100 now. And we appreciate everyone's support. And we'd definitely love for you to check that out. It's unsignedbc.com and check out the members page. You heard a song by Jadhe before. It's called Anymore. Great submission. That was one of the ones that narrowly missed the cutoff for the Song of the Summer contest in 2024. Great track. What should we play next? I think we're gonna go with Polunice. The song is called Vacation. So we're going through today and reviewing a few tracks that were submitted back in 2024 for the Song of the Summer contest. Playing quite a few of those today. And let's do another one now. It is called it's called Vacation. It's by Polunice. Check it out on Unsigned BC.
You're across oceans now. You found a place you won't return from. Not in heart, not some vacation. And I don't mind that you're far behind my time. That you're out of sight and out of mind. It's a path you chose far from those who love you most. Contract, but it's a home you've made. Far off days, who am I to complain? A path you chose far from those who love you most. Who are we? is fine.
All right, welcome back. My name is Brandon, and you are listening to Unsigned BC. That was Vacation by Polunice. We have another band here live in the studio. Before we get anything started, could I maybe just get a couple notes on the keys there? Beautiful. Okay, excellent. I'm going to, look at that, eh? I'm going to hand it over to Jordana, and I'm going to guess it's this mic. Let's see.
Hello?
Nope, not that one. What about this one? This one?
Hello?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this is not an operator issue. I just should let everyone know that the mics are mislabeled right now, so it's not me. Anyways, let's see. I think the yellow one's correct.
Hello.
Excellent. That one's right. All right. So you guys can take it away. So Jordana, over in Studio B. And they're joined with, you can actually have them introduce themselves. So yeah, take it away.
I'm here with Sabrielle. Did I say it correctly?
Sabrielle.
Sorry.
No worries.
And this is a very exciting year for you because it's your first time on the radio today.
It is.
But you also released your first single ever in January.
I did. Yay.
Let's talk a little bit about that. So
Sure.
what is it that you're doing? Are you going for an album?
Yeah, eventually. So I'm working towards an EP. My first single came out on January 31st. I've got another single coming out in 2 weeks. And then I'm going to be releasing a single from my 6-song EP shortly after that. And the EP itself is going to launch in the first week of June.
Oh, that's very exciting.
Yes,
it's already
very
here.
exciting. And I know it's almost here. Yeah, lots to do between now and then. And I'm actually joined in the studio by my partner, Ricardo, who's also my producer, and he's going to play keys for me today.
Yeah, Ricardo was here. You were here a year ago, I think.
Wasn't that long?
A long time ago, yeah. Yeah, you should come back.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't listened to music yet. Sorry. Yeah.
All right, so what is the EP about? What can you tell us about the EP?
So the EP is going to be called Prologue, and it mostly is music that I wrote shortly after I left my ex-husband. So I remember being in the car one time, and at the time, it was a few years ago, and Kelly Clarkson had just released her album, which was about divorce mostly, even though she said it wasn't, it really was. And someone on the radio show said, you know, if there's one thing that divorce is good for, it's making great music.
Oh, yeah.
And I will never forget, because in that moment, I was in the depths of all of these huge feelings and all of this turmoil. And songwriting was a huge relief for me. It was how I was processing my own feelings, and writing about my experiences and processing all of those thoughts that I was having. It made it out onto paper. It made it into music. And so most of the songs on the EP were written during that time, so that's really the focus of it. There's a bit of a fairy tale theme, which kind of is partly why I'm calling it Prologue, because that was just one chapter in my life. Mm-hmm. So I closed that chapter, and here I am in a new chapter. And it's not just a chapter, but it in fact was just the very beginning of my story, because there's so much more to go.
Of course. There is a lot after that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, what's the first song you're going to play for us?
The first song we're going to play is called Wait I Can't Bear, but Wait and Bare, just to keep it fresh. And this is the single that I released in January. So you can find it on Spotify right now.
Perfect.
There's a tether on my heart, pulling me closer to you while you pull us apart. There's a movie in my head, playing scenes on repeat of everything I could or should have said. What if you don't come back? What if you leave me dry? What if every time you said you loved me was a lie? What if I can't be helped? What if I can't move on? What if I can't find myself again when you are gone? I don't like waiting. I don't like waiting for you. Love is patient, love is kind, but I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Oh, when you run away and leave me behind, think I'm losing my mind. I'm out of my mind. 'Cause what if you don't come back? And what if you leave me dry? And what if every time you said you loved me was a lie? What if I can't be helped? What if I can't move on? And what if I can't find myself again when you are gone? I don't like waiting. I don't like waiting for you. Sometimes your absence is a weight that I can't bear, holding me down until I'm gasping for air. And so I sit and hope you'll breathe me back to life. And I wonder how long I'll survive the weight I can't bear. The weight I can't bear. It's a weight I can't bear. A weight I can't bear. I don't like waiting. I don't like waiting for you.
Hello, welcome back. My name is Jordana. You are listening to Unsigned BC, and that was Sabrielle live in studio with Weight I Can't Bear. That was amazing.
Thank you.
I feel like this song could be in any musical.
Oh, I love
Like,
that.
right?
I'm a theater kid. I went to school for musical theater, so you can't take the kid out of the theater.
All right, I can tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can you tell us about the EP? Like, is there gonna be a party, a release party? Or?
There is going to be a release party, although it's actually invite only. Sorry, everyone. That's going to happen on June 1st. But I think that I will premiere at least the songs from the EP at a show. I just haven't booked it yet.
Okay, well, you have time.
I have time.
You have
Yeah,
time.
June.
And is there gonna be any music videos for these singles?
You know, if Ricardo had his way, I'd have music videos for every song. And he'd direct them all.
Oh,
So I'm thinking about doing a music video for Weight I Can't Bear, actually. That's not on the EP. And there might be one for at least one of the singles from the EP, but I don't have plans for music videos for the rest of the songs as of right now. But the one that I do have a plan for a music video is one that I'm playing today. So you'll get a chance to hear
well,
it.
yeah, that's fair enough. You know, music videos are a lot of work.
They cost a lot of money,
And money.
too. Yeah. So maybe, you know, if somebody wants to sponsor me for a music video, please send me the money and then I will happily make you videos.
Yeah. I saw on your Instagram that you are performing a lot, or at least is what I feel from your Instagram.
Yeah, I do a lot of live shows. I'm playing a party on the 13th. I've got a couple of festivals coming up in the summer with actually my all women music ensemble that I say ensemble, it's a trio. There's just three of us. And we are playing at Arts in the Garden in June. And then we're also going to be playing the Chilliwack Mural Festival in August.
Wow.
So those are kind of big gigs on the horizon. And I'm sure there will be more over the summer for sure.
Yeah, the summer is always busy.
It's always busy.
Yeah, it's not even here. So
no, exactly. Yeah, it's not even here yet.
All right. I was going to ask something else, but I forgot. Why don't we go ahead with another song?
Yeah, absolutely. So this next song is one from the EP. It's called If I Had Stayed, and it was actually one of the first songs I wrote going through that experience. And you're going to hear the piano today, but in the recording it actually features a harp. And so we recorded 3 harp parts, a layered harp part, but it was one harpist in the studio. All of that stuff is done already. It was recorded by Haley Fahrenholtz at Summit Sounds Studios, which is a brand new studio in Mount Pleasant. So you should look them up online too.
Oh, I didn't know about that studio.
Yeah, it's brand new. This is If I Had Stayed. We've got kids and a dog. We are husband and wife. Yeah, we're living a dream, but it's not really mine. I'm glad you can't read my mind. It's a white picket fence, but the grass has gone dry, and we've painted ourselves in a beautiful light, 'cause we're laughing together, but I'm crying inside. At least we can say that we tried. Yeah, we tried. But if I had stayed, could love have found a way? And if I had stayed, would we try again some other day? And if I had stayed, would we still be where we are today? Or would there have been another price to pay if I had stayed? You would have me, but would I lose myself gathering dust like a doll that's been placed on the shelf? 'Cause our world is a stage and I'm stuck in this play, performing the role of my day today. And if I had stayed, could love have found a way? And if I had stayed, would we try again some other day? And if I had stayed, would we still be where we are today? Or would there have been another price to pay? If I had, someone else will get the best of you, someone who will love you better than I do. And you got the worst of me. I'm sorry I wasn't what you wanted me to be. If I had stayed, would we still be where we are today? Or would there have been another price to pay? If I had stayed, if I had stayed, if I had stayed, if I had stayed.
Hello, you are listening to Unsigned BC. My name is Jordana, and that was Sabrielle live in studio with
If I had
If
stayed.
I had stayed, sorry.
Yeah.
You said it so many times.
I know so many times in that song.
All right. You mentioned before that you were a theater kid,
Yes.
musical theater kid. Are you still doing any plays?
Well, I did a show last November, Godspell. I actually produced it as well.
Wow.
Through Play on Words Productions, which is the name of my little production company that I have. So I don't have any plans to do a musical in the next year or so. I'm actually really intentionally trying to focus on the music, because normally at this time I'd be doing at least one other musical, and it just takes so much time. And I'm finding that if the music, and especially the management part of the music, if you're self-represented and then you're doing all of the applications and the grant writing and the, everything else involved, social media marketing, the more time I take away from all of that stuff, the more I sort of lose my steam. And I really want to prioritize the music and getting the music out there and releasing, and I can't do that if I'm constantly taking my energy and time away and doing other things.
Yeah, it's a full-time job.
It's a full-time job. It's more than a full-time job.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
like 3 jobs.
At least.
Yeah, for sure. So no plans to do a musical. In the next little while, I've actually said no to at least one show.
That must have been hard.
It was hard. It was really hard, especially because it used to be everything that I wanted, right? That used to be what I wanted to do, is perform in musicals all the time. And now I have other things in my life that I actually love, and maybe even love more than that. So it was a reframing and being really intentional about how I spend my time and my energy.
Yeah, but it's okay because it's a little break from...
That's right.
From the musical theater.
Yeah, it'll come back.
It'll come back.
I'll come back.
Yeah, of course, I'm sure of it.
Yeah,
but you need to focus on this amazing music you have.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And you have a show tonight, right?
No, I'm actually working at the Orpheum Theatre. It's not my show. It's a big choral show. The Benjamin Britten's War Requiem, Vancouver Bach Choirs is putting it on, and I'm their operations coordinator. So I'm actually going and facilitating the show, but not performing in it.
All right. Well,
yeah.
That's also good.
It's also good,
right?
Yeah. It's a beautiful space. Yeah. I'd love to one day have my own show in there. Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh yeah,
whole orchestra. Yeah, the Orpheum. Yeah, bring a full orchestra. Yeah, that's right.
Doing your songs with the orchestra.
Exactly. That's the dream, right?
That's
there.
the dream. That's a goal for like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's part of my 5-year plan. Let's say that.
All right. Before I forget, tell us about your social media, Instagram, YouTube, all of that.
Of course. So I have a website. It's just sabrielle.ca /music if you want to see that stuff. I've got a couple other things up there too. You can find me on Instagram at SabrielleMCF, and you spell my name SabrielleLle. So that's Sabrielle MCF on Instagram. Sabrielle Rebecca is my TikTok. And on Spotify, I'm just Sabrielle. So if you want to find me on Spotify, the best way is probably to put Weight I Can't Bear and my name, at least until enough people follow me. And then you'll be able to just put my name, and then everyone will know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just looked at you
and it was the first one that came up?
The first one,
well, there you go. So maybe you can just put in my name.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I love to hear that.
All right. What's the next song you're going to play?
So the last song I'm going to play today is called Human. And I'm telling people that it's the self-love anthem you didn't know you needed. And this one is actually my next release. It's coming out in 2 weeks on the 18th. I think that's the Friday, the 18th. So you'll be able to find this on Spotify as well. And I got lots of stuff about it on my Instagram too, if you're interested. And this song is all about self-forgiveness, self-love, and just accepting that you're not a mess. You're a human, and humans are messy, and we're allowed to be that way.
Yes.
Yeah. myself today. I'd rather let time slip away than pretend that I'm okay. Some days I'm hanging by a thread, and there's a storm inside my head, and I just wanna stay in bed. Some days I drink too much to wash the world down. Some days I wake to greet the morning with a frown. But even on my darkest day, I know I'll find a light, and everything will be alright. 'Cause I am human, I am messy, I am loving, I am loved, I am worthy of receiving everything I'm dreaming of. And life gets hard sometimes, so I gotta take it slow. I am human, and I am learning as I go. I am human, and I'm learning as I go. I used to think I wasn't strong, hid my face so I'd belong, felt like I was something wrong. But now I think I finally see that there is so much more in me if I can learn to set it free. Some days I drink too much to wash the world down. Some days I wake to greet the morning with a frown. But even on my darkest day, I know I'll find a light, and everything will be alright. 'Cause I am human, I am messy, I am loving, I am loved, I am worthy of receiving everything I'm dreaming of. And life gets hard sometimes, so I gotta take it slow. I am human, and I'm learning as I go. I am human, and I'm learning as I go. I made it through the hurt, I'll make it through the healing. I found the floor, now it's time to raise the ceiling. 'Cause I am human, I am messy, but I am loving, I am loved, I am worthy of receiving everything I'm dreaming of. And life gets hard sometimes, so I gotta take it slow. I am human, and I am learning as I go. I am human, and I'm learning as I go. Only human, I am human. Only human, I am human. I am human. Only human, I am human. Only human.
You are listening to Unsigned BC. My name is Jordana, and that was live in studio Sabrielle with Human. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your music.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
All the luck in your single release in 2 weeks,
Yes.
and in your EP in June.
Thank you so much.
And I hope you come back soon.
Thank you. I'd love to.
All right, that was Sabrielle live in Studio B. My name is Brandon. Let's do Bealby Point with For Your Time on Unsigned BC.
For your time, let's make a memory. Ease your mind.
All right, that was Bealby Point with For Your Time. Here's Sugarfungus with Sad Summer on Unsigned BC.
Driving down Beach Avenue, only soul it wants to catch your eye. Trying to get a hold on you, babe, you're sitting right on my blind side. And what if I'm tripping up? What if I'm not ready for all you can give? You deserve so much. Hurting you, I don't think I could live. No, no, for all you can give. No, no, for all you can give. No, no, for all you can give. Well, you want it your way only, but the freest bird flies lonely. If you said you want me to, all the things you say are true. Terrified to even try, love me hard and let it die. Otherwise it's a sad summer. It's a sad summer. It's a sad summer. It's a sad summer. Follow golden water, cherry blossom, bittersweet bliss. And you're thinking, hey, I got her. How my mistakes lead us up to this. And I don't know if I can be all that you want, all you need. If I run, I'm sorry, still figuring out what this means. Well, you want it your way only, but you're perfect and it haunts me. If you said you want me to, all the things you say are true. Terrified to even try, love me hard and let it die. If we had the time to be, would it set your spirit free? Terrified to even try, love me hard and let it die. Otherwise it's a sad summer. It's a sad summer. Well, I've tied myself with waiting, and the thought of us is fading.
All right, welcome back. Let's keep it going. Here's Summarize with Bending Towards the Sun.
Stuck in traffic on the freeway, wishing I was going back the other way. Look in the mirror. Who's that looking back at me? A glimpse of the boy that I used to be. A shape-shifting dreamer, ready for outer space. Bending towards the sun, bending towards the sun. I was a hopeless believer that there's goodness in everyone. I am a hopeless believer that there's goodness in everyone. A shape-shifting dreamer, ready for outer space. Close your eyes and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Bending towards the sun, 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 bending towards the sun.
All right, that was Bending Towards the Sun by Summarize. Here's Flight Plan. This is by Kiana McChesney. Check it out on Unsigned BC.
Listen, baby, the way you look is making me crazy. Worst behavior, I'm trying to behave like a lady. Can't control this body, I surrender, come and take me. I'm a doll, to show me how you wanna play me. Nothing in this life is unfair. Tangled up with you in the open air. You like the way I kiss your neck and run my fingers through your hair. Give it to me, baby, don't be scared. You look so good. Bring your body closer. So Hollywood. Wanna get to know ya. You keep your word. I'll be the dirty little secret. Don't complicate it, no one needs to understand. According to the flight plan, so vanilla, that flavor is my specialty. You're an angel and I'm a supernatural freak. You're the pilot, I'm the princess in the passenger seat. No destination, it's all an exploration with me. Nothing in this life is unfair. Let's rendezvous in a national affair. I like the way you bite my lip and pull your fingers through my hair. Trigger finger, baby, I'm not scared. You look so good. Bring your body closer. So Hollywood. Wanna get to know ya. You keep
All right, welcome back. That was Flight Plan. My name is Brandon, and we're going to do a quick little live sound check. We've got some folks in the studio over there. Can I get a little bit of bass, please? Okay, there we go. All right, a little bit of piano. Give me 1 sec here. All right, and a little bit of that guitar, please. Okay, and a little bit of the, let's get some of that drum. Actually, can you tell him? Because he can't hear me. Okay, tell him he can go he can go louder if he can.
A bit louder.
That's a little bit less, but that's pretty good. Yeah, a little bit less.
A little less, and then that's good.
That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to let Jordana take it away. We've got 15 minutes here exactly, so we're going to...
So is there any way to get the headphone louder?
Oh, yes, yours is on the... It should correlate to the color. So your red one right there, it's right behind the amp, kind of. If you could turn up his red one, yeah.
Oh.
His is probably down. Yeah, can you hear better now? Is that... Okay, perfect. Okay, so Jordana is here with me in studio. She's on the white mic. Let's do that. All right, you take it away.
Hello. All right, we have in studio the Outs here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Why don't you introduce the band? Who are you? What you do?
Well, I'll start with Lachlan over there. He's our bass player. Then we have Amanda on keys. And behind me is Ibars on drums. And my name is Ashley. We play original indie alternative rock music, and we like gigging around the city and recording and all that fun stuff.
All right, are you on Spotify, all the
Yes.
platforms?
Yes, we are. So you can find us on Spotify as The Outseer, TheOutSeer, and then you can find us on all social media platforms as The Outseer as well.
Good. Let's hear the first song and then we can keep talking.
Perfect. Wait.
Of mine going by, and light slowly comes to fade them away. A piercing white to beautiful gray. Time drags on. I think I'm done with you. I've moved on to somewhere else that's new, fading with the sunrise, eyes wide, the light shines through you like stars in the night sky, waiting to see what I'll do. Fading with the sunrise, eyes wide, the light shines through you like stars in the night sky, waiting to see what I'll do. Fading with the sunrise, eyes wide, the light shines through you like stars in the night sky, waiting to see what I'll do.
Hello, you are listening to Unsigned BC, and that was the Seer live in studio. That's amazing, guys.
Thank you.
What was the last? What was the name of the song?
That song's called Fading. We wrote it sometime last year, and we have it out on Spotify as well.
All right. So, is it part of an album or is it just a single?
That's just a single all by itself. But we do have an album that we're going to be releasing in June of this year.
All right.
And then
Exciting.
a couple of the songs that we're going to play are off of that.
So, just for the people out there that don't know you, so how many songs do you have on Spotify?
Ooh, 7? There's 7 in total.
And they are all singles.
One of them is an EP. It's
Okay.
our very first one that we made. Kind of a half a pandemic EP where we wrote them separately and recorded them kind of apart. And then there's one of the singles that we had on there, which was our first one that we wrote, called House of the Rising Sun, which is somewhat of a cover, but kind of original too. And then we have Fading, and we also have another one called Lost Again, which is very heavy, but we won't be playing that today.
All right. And how is the process of writing the songs?
I think, how would I describe it? We come in with an idea, and we kind of build upon that a little bit. Like one of the songs that I brought in, it was only a few chords at first, and then everybody else just kind of added a little bit more onto it. More parts were written. Amanda does a great job putting harmonies on anything I write melodically, and yeah.
All right. So it's basically one comes with one idea, and then the rest adds to that idea.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good way to do it together. All right, so let's keep going with another song. What's the name of the next song?
This one is called Iced Tea. It's a newer one off of our album.
Laying awake one night, watching the clouds roll on a setting sky. Nothing to do this time, breathing the warm air in from outside. Walk to the other side, nothing much is on my good song anyway. Tall can of iced tea, old bands on TV. They didn't last long. It's still a good song anyway.
All right, that's the Seer. We have 3 minutes left, so let's just take it right into the next track here.
Okay.
You guys go ahead, introduce it, and take it away. By the way, if you're just tuning in, this is the Seer. They are the OUTSEER on Instagram. And yeah, take it away. This next song, introduce it and go ahead.
This one's called Changes.
Thank you.
Maybe lately it's far too gone. Maybe changes come along. Last hour of the setting sun. One more day and I think I'm done. Sitting down in the summer moon. Take a breath 'cause I'm turning blue. Oh, changes start to find their way back home, like the angels in the stories you've been told. As the days go across my eyes, what will I know? Will it make me cry? Endless ocean cover up my flaws, overflows when I laugh it off. Jaded stones lay along my neck. Turn around 'cause I'm trailing back. Oh, changes start to find their way back home, like the angels in the stories you've been told. And the rages, nothing more to me than pain. All the aches in my body and my veins. As the smoke rolls across the skies.
All right, that was the Seers. Thank you so much, everybody. That's it for us this week.